this part of the episode, we're talking about politics in the black community.
Ooh.
And whether or not we should continue to vote for the party we've been voting for the last 50 years and getting nothing in return, or if we should go with an alternative like the Republican Party and the independent ticket and Donald Trump.
We talking about Trump.
Say what you feel.
So what you don't like about Trump?
I'm just saying, no. What you like about Trump?
I like 3.2% interest rates. I like prison reform. I like secured borders. I like no wars. I like low inflation.
Say what you feel.
I like record black unemployment being at the lowest it's ever been in the last 30 years.
Well, that shit came before him. But that shit came before him. And let's talk about insurrection.
What about it?
Yeah, talk about it. Come on now.
I don't see. I mean, he told him not to. He told him to be peaceful.
He
did not.
We're gonna end this roundabout now. So we're not going for this dumb shit.
Before it, Donald Trump told them to assemble peacefully.
Sir, are you really kidding me?
So
we come together for Black Lives Matter and the motherfucking Capitol Police right there.
I don't like.
I'm talking about
that nigga.
I'm
not
not
a Black Lives Matter fan either.
Okay, well, whatever. At the end of the day, when we come together, it's the Capitol Police. He inserted an insurrection. He was comfortable, peaceful, hand behind whatever. They recorded where he was at. But you gonna say to me that he said what?
He told them to assemble peacefully. So you're saying he didn't?
And he didn't.
Okay. Well, we can edit that part in. So what's next? We're gonna get the video of that. So
down to the Capitol. And we're going to cheer on our brave.
So what's next?
Come on, Kill.
Did the Democrats, did they go into the Capitol building at any time in recent history?
Meaning what?
Did they do what the other people did? Did they go into the Capitol?
What's the other people? Come on.
You just talked about the insurrection.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Did the Democratic Party
do what these monkeys did?
What? Now they gotta be monkeys.
Yeah, he is monkeys. You see them niggas climbing up the wall? Nigga, use a monkey at the zoo.
Okay, so explain this to me. So why are you a Joe Biden fan then?
Who said I like Joe Biden?
You like the Democratic Party?
We're talking about Trump.
Okay, so
keep the main thing like Jesus. Let's go.
Lord. So
okay. I like the Democrats. Come on. You're talking about he has not caused wars? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, he has.
What war?
Okay, sir.
What war?
Okay, sir.
Speak on it.
Okay, sir. You saying that Donald Trump has not caused a war?
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
So the wars that has been going on before Joe Biden, who was the president before then?
Before Joe Biden. What war are you talking about?
Did he?
What?
No, let's answer that question.
Let's not play. What war are you talking about?
No, it's not about that. I'm saying to you, who was the president before Joe Biden? And
Donald Trump was the president.
Okay, then. And you're telling me that we were not in one war when he was the president?
Not that he caused.
Okay, who caused it?
We were in the war. We were still in Afghanistan. He's not the one that sent us to Afghanistan. If you're talking about the wars that's going on now, that was Joe Biden. You talking about Russia and Ukraine, where your tax dollars are going, where your black children can't get anything? We talking that's Joe Biden. That is not Donald Trump.
Is it Joe Biden or is it that they don't have they don't have Trump, because Trump was kind of a bully. So when he was
that's what we need.
Okay.
We need them to know we the U.S. Don't fuck with us. Right now they laughing at us. They laughing at us. We a fucking joke. This guy can't even walk down a flight of steps without falling. His vice president is, we already know how she got in power. Come on. Saying is that she's in a position, the only reason she's there is because she can pass as a black woman. And they need the black female vote for us to win. She is not qualified to be in that position. You could just listen to her and hear her talk. She wasn't even qualified to be the fucking DA. Let's be real.
What qualifies a person to be in her position?
Intelligence.
So she don't have any intelligence.
Not really.
Stacey Abrams personally for that position.
Not really.
I do. She's
Not really.
smart. Politically, Stacey Abrams has it.
Yes, she does.
Yes,
What
she
I-
does.
what
I like her.
What I can
I
say,
like her.
my opinion on as far as black vote, I think black folks need to wake up and stop voting for a Democrat or Republican. When did it come to Republican and Democrat? I feel as though sides I feel like red and blue.
Well, let me say this.
Well, let me finish.
Go ahead,
I just don't think it ever should have been a red or blue. It should just been you vote for who's the best candidate. But
That part.
and
Okay.
also I think, as far as black folks, we need to wake up and stop thinking about.
Absolutely.
You need to start thinking about what's best for you, and stop thinking about it's Democrat. I'm only Democrat. No, who's going to be better for you as a human being, as a person? Stop thinking about as a country. Stop thinking about I'm a Democrat. No, I ain't voting for the Republican. It's not about that. It's about what's going to bring you better as a
And that's what and what I will say is this. It's just the Democrats. As far as the Republicans, it's no one that has ran in that race that made me say I want to switch over. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
So it's like the best of two evils, and so that's what I choose from, because the Republicans, it's just I can't with them.
Give you a hard truth. At the end of the day, I still feel like it's like picking which slave owner I want.
Ooh.
It is.
Ooh,
It is. And I have to be willing to say that.
That's deep.
I have to be willing to say that, because at the end of the day, they're in control but not in control.
You know what though? It was funny about that is because when you look at the Democratic Party, what they typically do is they keep you on that plantation with the welfare, with the handouts, with all of this stuff. When you look at some of the policies that Donald Trump put into play, look at the opportunities. I don't know if any of you guys are in real estate. Think about that. That was a way for black people to build tax-free generational wealth. As long as you held that property for 10 years, no matter how much you sold it for, you can keep all of that money in your family. And it was guaranteed that the property values would go up. So what happened is white people started, or white folk or rich folk or whoever came in and started taking advantage of that in your own neighborhoods. And Trump and them are probably looking at like, what do these Negroes want from me? Like, I'm not your friend. He makes that clear. I'm not gonna be your friend. I'm not gonna be.
Not,
but at least he's making that clear.
But that's what I'm saying. So how the fuck I'm talking about? It's like he encourages hate though.
Nah.
That's
Okay.
nature. He's showing you he's a wolf, but Democrat.
Come
I feel
on.
like is Democrat shit the same? They wolf in sheep clothing, like for real. Do something and give it to you, take it away. Give it to you, take it away. And at the end of the day, you fuck.
Let me hear you.
Right.
And another thing is when it really bothers me because when they were running the first time, when Donald Trump and the old guy,
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden were running, whatever.
Right.
Black folk wanted to meet with Joe Biden. He wouldn't. He told him, I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna meet with you guys. Even Ice Cube. He said, I'm gonna meet with y'all about this contract about America after the elections. Donald Trump actually met with them. Donald Trump had a whole bunch of black people in the Oval Office with him signing legislation for the prison reform. Right? Joe Biden been in office for 40 long as I've been living, he been down there. He done called you nigga. He done referred to your children as zoo animals.
Too. Trump talking about grabbing women by the pussy,
that's
nigga.
not-
Let's get real.
Yeah, that is real.
That's appalling.
No.
The fuck? Call me a
Now
nigga,
we
don't
mixing
grab me
it.
by my motherfucking pussy.
They ain't got
though,
nothing to do
yo.
with race. That guy you grabbing somebody in the pussy ain't got nothing to do with no race.
Fuck that. But you talking about
That's all
violating me.
politician.
We talking about black
But you
people.
talking about violating me.
Okay, so
As
all right.
a woman.
Oh Lord Jesus
It
Christ.
ain't even got to do with
So
color. It's as a woman.
so ask me this then. All the groping that Joe Biden has been doing, that doesn't bother you? Smelling little kids' hair and all that foolishness? Am I right or wrong?
I ain't never seen
But they don't want. But they
Yeah, I
don't want to
never
talk
seen
about
that.
I
that.
ain't never seen
Of
that.
course
I ain't
they
never
ain't seen
seen
it.
it.
Of course they ain't seen it.
Those footages.
I ain't never seen it.
One of the things they do is they cut him off when he talk and he say something still too stupid. They cut him off in a minute his sentences. They write everything he says. He has to read it. He's a puppet. Donald Trump is different. There ain't nobody can control him. He like, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to. Whatever the fuck I want to say, I'm gonna say this shit. Joe Biden, the other day, Joe Biden. Did you see the last commercial he did with the black man and the black son?
So tell me about you guys. What you doing these days?
He got them fried chicken. He got a fried chicken. He's sitting there with the chicken. He don't know what to do. He got to catch up. He never had no fried chicken. He thought, because Hillary said she had hot sauce. He ain't had no hot sauce. No, he gave these motherfuckers fried chicken. I'm gonna be honest with you. Here's the thing. What they already saw this before. They really losing the black male vote even faster. Because black men are waking up a little bit faster than black women.
Talk to me.
A lot of times, a lot of women are voting for them because a lot of their power comes from the Democratic Party. They can put the child support on you. They can get these government jobs. You think all those women who got those jobs, they really getting them under that? They not gonna put no masculine black man in certain positions. So Donald Trump come in here and say, listen, I'm coming here talking about grabbing pussy. I'm going, you know what I mean? I'm going hard.
So what about Donald Trump with
saying?
the tennis shoes? He's trying to say that.
I like that. I like that idea. I think we should learn from that.
What I think, as far as I like, I can't tell nobody what to do, but I think a lot of people need to change from Democrat and go independent. You know, and pick who you want. The reason why I say independent because I think it'll wake the Democrats up and say, "Well, they're not voting for us. They changing."
Even down to the Republicans, it'll say like.
Well, it's waking them up saying, "Well, we need to do more."
That's what I'm saying.
You know, like
the
Republicans are just.
Right, I agree. Like, wake up. We need to do something.
But here's the thing about with the Republican Democrat. What people don't want to say, the part people keep leaving out is that the Republicans don't like Donald Trump. They didn't like him, but they got to go along with him because everybody is suicide. But you know why?
Well, your own party don't like you. Come on.
No, here's the problem. In Washington, they bought and paid for. They do as they told. They make you get money. He the one to come up there and say, "Yeah, I can change. You can change the tax code yesterday, Hillary, but you ain't do it. You know why? Because your donors they profit from it. So I'm doing the same thing that they doing. So if you want me to stop it, then they need to stop it. See, they don't like that bullshit and violating federal gun laws. Hold up, wasn't Joe Biden the one who was putting people in prison for 100 fucking years for doing this same shit that his son is doing? Drugs and guns together? If you from Baltimore City, you know what happened if you got drugs and guns at the same time. So what's going on with that? Hunter Biden, tell me he's an art dealer, international art dealer, or foreign interest. He get millions of dollars. He driving a Porsche.
That's just the title.
He's driving a Porsche at 150 miles per hour.
Okay, that's a bad man right there.
Hello.
Now, in contrast, hold up. If Donald Trump is such a bad guy, one of the things you can measure a guy by is his family and his kids and how he raised them. His children, what they do? They all rich. They all good business people.
No, they not. No, okay, let's talk about Trump and let's talk about taxes.
Okay.
The motherfuckers will come for me for taxes. You pull up in his garage, he got what? He got what he got in his garage? What do they find in Trump shit?
No, that was Biden. You talking about the
No.
It was
no, come on.
Whose Corvette? That was Biden's Corvette.
No, if we talking about Trump.
The documents,
yes.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is that
the White House. That's what she.
Come on.
No. Documents were found in Joe Biden's garage as well, under his Corvette. Yes. Okay?
Yes.
Now, here's the thing. That was from the time when he was vice president. He wasn't supposed to have those documents there. Now, Donald Trump's documents is when he was president. He can declassify those and he can have them.
But did he declassify them the right way?
He cannot.
Whatever
not
the case.
The way he did.
What I'm saying is if we're gonna say that about one, we gotta say it about both.
Okay.
I don't know, but let's be accountable with Biden.
Okay.
We're talking about Trump. So it's just like somebody when you call them on their shit, they be like, "Well, you did the same thing." No, be accountable.
All white people doing that though.
That's
all
right.
All they did was just expose it, so we didn't know they were doing that.
Yeah, we know that, but I mean they're making it a big deal now. Now it's a big deal now. Now you asked about taxes. Since you want to talk about taxes, okay? Who's hiring 80,000 new IRS agents to pay for the wars that they have going?
Sir. About this nigga being accountable for his taxes. We ain't talking about that dumb shit you talking about.
He is accountable for his taxes.
No, he not.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, let me try to explain how this works. Let me explain how this works.
Kumbaya.
When you own real estate, right?
Swing low, sweet chariot.
Come on, man. Man, this is why we bring you on here, yo.
When you own real estate, you can either reinvest that money into a new project and you have a certain amount of time to do that. I think it's 80 or 90 days. 90 days to find new projects to do. Or you can pay the taxes.
Right, capital gains.
What he did was he reinvested like anybody who owns real estate would do. Anybody in here would do that. You want to pay taxes? No. We're going to reinvest it so we don't have to pay capital what? Gain taxes.
Yes.
So he's doing that. Other people do, you know, another thing they do, they buy jets, private jets, big cars.
Right,
it's a write-off for them, and so they do that. So when we thinking about buying a Maybach, they're not doing it the same way. They using the money they would pay in taxes because they can do that. So he's not he didn't write the tax code. What I'm saying is, the people who wrote the tax code was probably, tell you the truth, probably the motherfucking Democrats or half of them.
Now,
About that, I'm talking about the taxes that he has not been accountable.
Yeah, and
He did not, but nigga, you'll come after me.
Wasn't the one
You
coming
gotta
after
lead by example.
He's not the one.
No, but you gotta lead by example.
They got his tax shit.
They got him.
Yeah.
Okay. But Donald Trump is not the one. You got to understand, people like him, they were for less taxes, less government spending, less oversight. It's the Democrats who's sending them at you.
he increased the gift tax.
Yeah, it's the Democrats that's doing that to you, not
He
him.
did that. I ain't saying I like him.
No,
but
you ain't
I
gotta like
benefited
him.
from that.
But what I'm saying is
I did
that,
benefit from
that's the misconception. Like even now, she still don't believe it. She think that it's Donald Trump who's sending the tax man at her.
Don't
no.
speak for me.
So,
Come on, kill him.
Don't speak for me.
so that you don't think that.
Put no
Put your
words.
glasses
You
on.
just said he coming
No,
at
I did not.
Put your glasses
I
on.
said, why is they coming from me, but they ain't coming for that way? They supposed to come for him.
And I'm
I
talking
never
about-
said it was him
Okay.
that was doing it.
Put your glasses
If
on,
you gonna
man.
know,
Okay.
I don't,
Glasses on, you know what I'm saying?
I don't care nothing about that.
She done came out the glasses now. She ready to fight. Tell us
Yeah,
why
you
they
look like a
come
different
down.
person. Calm down,
No,
baby.
no, first of all, tell us why
No,
you're
I'm
mad.
just saying.
Tell us
Cause
why
that's
you're
why you
mad.
mad,
Nigga, it's not mad, it's passionate. I'm
And-
passionate.
and-
It's not
good-
about being mad.
This
And-
is good.
That's
you know
what
what?
it's not about.
We need it,
And you know what? And this is what a lot of the Republican voters are saying.
What?
Why are you hiring over 20,000 and you want to get 80,000 more IRS agents to get more tax money from us? Why are you doing that? This is not the Republicans doing that. This is unprecedented. We never had this many IRS agents. You know how many people ready to go to jail, especially after the election if they win, or get penalized?
On a Republican
No, the Democrats don't think about this.
Okay,
This
I'm
understand, but understand.
trying to gain an
Common
understanding.
sense, common sense.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take. I can explain it.
Go ahead, Jay.
Common sense. You're talking about a billionaire, a businessman
All right.
who wants to pay as less taxes as possible.
All its peoples.
It's advantageous and beneficial for him to have policies that will tax you less,
Yes.
right? That's beneficial for him.
Right.
Why would he come up with policies that's going to tax him more? We worrying about paying our little $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 of tax. This man will have to pay hundreds of millions of dollars.
Right.
He's not going to do that. So for us to believe that somehow it's him or his people who are trying to come for you, for not saying you said that, but this is the truth. The Democrats were the ones who did that. Republicans about less government, less oversight. Democrats want more control, more oversight, more taxes. If you're a rich man, you don't want no more fucking taxes.
But
You can benefit from it, but you have to conduct your business in such a way that you can benefit from it. So if you're a business person, here's why people don't understand why business people don't really pay that much tax. Here's why. Because how many people does he employ? Who knows? Hundreds of people
because he
employed by
lied a
him?
lot too. So
Come
you
on.
don't know what's the
Who
truth.
knows?
He probably don't know.
Like on Maryland Street, that club to call. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
He probably don't know. I mean, he at the top of the food chain. That's the underlings to handle all that, the hiring and the firing and all that shit. This ain't TV. He don't do that shit. He play golf.
He do. But he did. You're fired. You're hired.
Yeah, on
so-
TV. But yeah, on TV, whatever, that's fine. But what I'm trying to say is that when it comes to taxes, when it comes to government overreach, it's a problem that the Democrats usually put in play. When you talk about your Second Amendment rights and all that type of stuff, open borders, all that shit, that's a Democrat type of thing. Republicans don't play like that because they're about their money. Now, Democrats about their money too, but they know how to finagle, like they steal on the stock market and shit like that. But believe it, but believe me, the motherfucker. I mean, they do still, they don't.
Like your tongue split. Go ahead.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this then. If you made, listen, these people up there, they make $100 and something thousand a year. 160, 170,000. Let's just call it $200,000 a year. How the fuck you get $100 and something million? Where they come from? Mathematically, pull out the calculator. Show me. You've been in there for 20 years, and you mean tell me you work over $100 million? You stole some money. We know you stealing. We always knew you stole. Well, I mean, if he stealing,
what happened to Trump Towers, all that shit? What happened? Since he's such a great businessman.
What you mean what happened?
No, because he filed bankruptcy, what, twice?
Yeah.
No, he didn't file bankruptcy a couple times.
Yeah. That's business. That's good business practice.
No,
that's
because once he
Go.
started filing, and then black people said, "Oh, well, I'm gonna do like him."
Then the terms changed. You better say
now
it
we
well.
gotta take classes.
Oh, okay.
And prove that we
You
really
gotta
poor.
do all
No,
kind
You've
of
been doing it
stuff.
for years, man.
No, you can do it. You just gotta have subsidiaries under your.
So you
under
just
your
gotta be
business
Trump
card.
and white.
Change.
No, you do not have to be
Okay.
Trump and white. You gotta see. That's if you don't understand
Let
how
a
that
nigga
business
catch
works.
on and then it switch. Reverse shit.
You have.
Run it back one time.
That's all I'm saying. That's it. We good.
I'm really enjoying this. This is why I need you here.
But this is what I'm saying. All right, but let's. I don't want to.
And Jay, let me say
No.
this to you. This is the only time we're gonna agree ever in life
And that's on what?
concerning that motherfucker Trump.
What's this?
That is the most gangster motherfucking president that has ever.
And we need one.
No,
And that's what
I
we need.
swear to
That's
God.
the truth.
I'm telling you,
That's what we
I'm
need.
gonna give him his credit where it's due.
Gangster.
I'm
like
talking
you say,
about
yo,
they allowed him to just get away with stuff.
Debate.
He gangster.
Come
Be
on,
like, nah, I'm not trying
he
to
can
go
say the
with
most
it.
stupid shit. He can pronounce words wrong, all kind of shit.
He gangster.
And he going to the next level.
but-
He has I'm talking about they have taken him to the next level.
So,
Michelle
can you edit that
Obama
video
walked
into
in the
this?
Oval Room
Y'all know how to
with
edit
her
those videos
shoulders
into this?
out.
Which one?
Like the
And
insurrection.
it was
and all
a
that.
big deal.
But as far as the
This
bank,
nigga here.
as far as the
Let me say that in the mic.
in terms of the bankruptcies, you have a parent company, and your parent company has different companies.
That's
under
what we
it.
doing?
You can file bankruptcy under one of those companies, and if any of the banks, they just testify he's a triple A borrower,
okay.
and they want to keep doing business with Donald Trump. Donald Trump and them, they pay their bills on time every time. They pay it off early every time. That's good
triple
business.
A borrower.
Whatever they call it, a platinum. They call it a platinum borrower,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
So right now, they just testified under oath. The bank said that we want to do business with Trump Enterprises, whatever the fuck the name of it is.
The lies they tell.
The banks, when the banks come, they thorough. When they
Lies.
thorough. So if they say that they want to give you
Whatever.
money, that means you're doing good business.
No.
And anybody who
I don't believe that.
anybody who's running almost $1 billion business at 30 years old is a good businessman.
Okay, who was that?
That's how they perceive it.
Donald
Bullshit.
Trump.
It is.
A bullshit?
It's
Bullshit.
not good. It's not good. It's not good.
No,
business.
but honestly, as a banker, I would perceive it as good. I'm just keeping it real. I would. You doing billions of dollars worth of work. I'm be like, okay.
And you have
I'm
zero
gonna take the
debt.
risk. I'm gonna take the risk.
Zero debt.
I'm gonna take
As
the
far
risk.
as all of the money we gave you,
I'ma
you
take
gave
the
us
risk.
all our money back. You gave it to us early. You gave it to us either on time or early. Most of the time was early, and you put up more collateral than we asked for. That's the perfect fucking person to lend money
So
to.
how do you feel about the video that Trump said, if I ever run for president, I'm going to run for a Republican because they believe everything?
He probably was right. He probably was right. He
So
probably
that
was
made
right.
it okay?
Doesn't make it okay, but
Because he gave the plan. He's like, if I run, I'm going to run for Republican.
He said that Republicans are stupid.
Yeah, he said that.
He sure did.
well,
Huh?
he made it.
The bottom line is, say what you feel, and if whoever gonna give us some sponsors, we gonna take it.
Yeah.
Shut your ass up.
Listen,
No.
here's the question.
No.
Do we need some mega hat
Right.
sponsorships?
Yeah, I take one. Hey, listen. Here's a question right here. This is what you want to ask yourself. Are you better off now under Biden than you were under Trump? That's the question. Are you okay?
No, that is the question.
No, because and I'm gonna run it back down
It is
again.
the
I'm gonna run it
question.
back down again. Are you okay with 7% interest rates on homes?
I'm not.
Are you okay with that? Because the average
I'm
person
not.
can't buy a house
That's too
now.
high.
Are you okay with the gas
But it
prices?
started with him.
No, it actually, real estate jumped up when it started with Bush, Junior, George. That's when the real estate went up. That's when everything went up.
But and who is he? And what?
That's when it started.
Who is he under?
Let me complete the thought.
Yep, complete
That's when
it.
it started having interest only in California because they couldn't afford the house without it. And then a lot of them went into foreclosure because that interest only, you have to get out of it within a certain amount of time.
What
So
party is
actually,
that?
That was Republican.
Oh, okay.
It started with Bush.
Oh, okay.
George W.
I
Bush.
said what? I
It
said what
started
party
with
is
him.
it? What
And it
party?
just- what's the
Republican.
word?
All right
Republican.
then. Okay.
Why after that?
Sound
So
about
that's
right.
when it really started. That's when
Sound
the
about
interest
right.
only and all the interest rates.
Sound
and
about
everything
right.
started
That sound about
jumping
right,
because-
y'all.
Started going up, is what
Yes,
you're saying.
Yes, because the real estate, if you notice, I'm gonna give you a prime example.
Balloon.
When I bought my first home, it was in 2003. I paid $69,000 for my first home. I stayed there 7 years. When Bush came along, I bought my second home. The home that I got now, it would have been $150,000. It jumped up to $239,000.
All day.
90,000.
All
under
day.
him.
All day.
Good
Interest rates went up a little bit. My interest rate didn't go up because I was already.
Well, you already locked in.
Yep.
Absolutely. But that's when everything started skyrocketing. That's when people in California, now you see all these people in California that's homeless.
Absolutely.
Because they are working people, they can't afford
They cannot.
to live
They
there.
cannot. They
because
cannot.
the real estate went up so high that they can only pay the interest. But interest only, you can only be in it for 5 years.
Yep.
So it tore people's financial picture, whatever way you want to call it, portfolio up. So it started with George W. Bush. I would not say that was Trump. That was
Okay,
not Trump.
so-
Trump walked in, by what's his name? Obama walked into that mess.
Yep. And it was
Trump walked
ongoing.
into that mess.
It was
And
ongoing.
it just kept on.
Some stuff was inherited.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, down, but it went down. So
When?
we're talking about it's going up. It got down to 3.2% under Trump. It has
When?
not been that low since the 80s.
When?
What do you mean when he was in office?
Okay. I'm
At
gonna look it up.
Yeah, it went down to 3.2%.
I'm gonna look it
I
up.
made the most
They did.
money.
I know
under
the cost
Bush
of living
Jr.
was 3.2.
Right, but I want to keep it
I
on
mean,
the
Bush
cabinet.
Senior, Bush
Yeah.
Senior, I made a shitload of money that
Right.
year.
But I
Those 4
refinanced for
years.
3.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell people. That's like people they don't want to hear it. We were better off under Trump than we are
No,
right now.
I mean, I like Trump.
I really
The only
believe
thing
it.
that I
I
like
really
that
believe
Trump
it.
did
I don't care
was
about
he
how I
let
like
Kwame out of jail. Kwame,
And he
the
did-
Detroit
I'm just
mayor.
saying,
And
like,
he
he
did
let him
donate
out.
money to the black colleges more
Whatever.
than they've ever had.
No, he
So-
funded the
whatever.
HBCUs. They were already being funded. I don't want to take anything away from the Democrats.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
But he funded them.
Please,
He funded them
please
so they don't
don't.
have to keep coming back begging every 3 years.
Is it
whatever.
called begging?
Okay.
Whatever. They
We don't deserve it?
Well, I mean, it's not.
Yeah, come on now.
Yeah, I mean, it's not ours.
Huh?
But
They're
it
not
still
ours.
opened the door so that they don't have to keep
Right.
asking.
Begging.
So
you
that's
say.
what I mean. Whatever you want to call it. I mean, that's what it is. You're going to ask.
I
for money.
appreciate that. For
And he didn't want you to have to do. Don't you think that that's a good thing? You don't have to
It
go
is
back.
because I
begging every
graduated
time?
from one. So
Right.
yes, I definitely I appreciate
So he did that, right?
I appreciate
Is
that.
is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No, that's
So now
a
we
good
had
thing.
interest rates and we had
He let
HBCUs.
Kwame
Them
go in
interest
Detroit.
rates is shit.
Now let me
The
ask you this.
Detroit mayor that had 28 years, he let him out of jail. Thank you, Trump.
But hold up.
I appreciate you.
You worry about the wrong shit right now.
Oh,
No, it's the right shit. Don't tell me what's the wrong shit in my
So
agenda.
you think he did that
So anyway.
just to get the good graces of letting Kwame out? You think he did it in the good graces just to try to get the black vote?
No,
He let Kodak Black out.
no.
No, let me tell you something.
No, I want to understand.
Let me
I wanna
tell you,
understand.
just Trump, whenever they told him he couldn't, he showed that he could.
All right.
he did.
And that's it.
He
That's
showed
all.
he ain't give a rat's
Dude,
ass.
that's it. So do he really give a fuck about Kwame? No, the fuck you don't.
No.
No, you don't.
What am I saying?
But at the end of the day, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Because you let that man out of jail. He did not deserve 28 years in jail for what he did. But hey, that's what we're going to agree with. I thank Trump for that.
Okay, so
Hands down. I mean,
So he let-
all jokes aside.
so So now we are interest rates, HBCUs. Kwame Brown, we're gonna put that under prison reform, right?
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
So
go ahead, Jay.
So now prison reform, interest rates, and what else did we say? It was something else. HBCUs. That's 3.
But then,
no,
okay, but they tried to steal votes. I mean, you have been caught. You have been caught like y'all niggas. Y'all need to make this happen.
No.
Yes, he did. He was caught, recorded. Y'all need to make this happen.
No, what he was saying, yeah.
Oh, was he saying? But what had happened?
No.
Bubba. I said Fat Al.
What he was saying is that what he said is we need to find whatever amount more votes. He wasn't saying stealing.
Yes, he was.
Okay, well the Democrats stole it too.
Come on, sir.
So, come on, man.
Come on, be accountable.
Okay.
I'm saying you like this guy, but at the same time, you got to be 10 toes down on the shit he was doing. Was proven. He really wanted them to swing the votes and put in votes that wasn't there. Let's be real.
He didn't say it. Did he say it? What was it? What were his exact words?
This nigga here.
What were?
That's all I'm gonna
say.
What
were the exact words?
And ain't doing that. I'm talking
what
about
he said
still.
Was,
you can still feel the way you feel, but just like I can admit to whatever Biden or whoever has done, admit to what Trump has done. We're trying to always flip it back like a narcissist. And you're always the hero
Here's what he
or
said.
the victim.
What he said.
Are we good?
Are we
Whatever.
ready?
Yeah, go ahead. It's still running.
Whatever.
Are you done?
No, either you're the hero or the victim when you're a narcissist. And that's who you've been through this here whole thing. Now, what are we doing?
Everybody a narcissist.
What are we
Everybody
doing?
a clinician.
Everybody ain't no narcissist. Everybody not a narcissist. But I'm just talking about the traits. When it comes to narcissism, either you're a victim or a hero. And you keep trying to make Trump a damn hero.
I ain't making no hero or no victim.
And a victim.
I'm not.
Get out of here.
I'm stating the facts.
Come on, let's go.
I'm stating the facts.
Let's go.
I'm stating the facts.
Let's go.
I told you she'd have been here long.
Yo.
Go ahead.
What we doing?
Speak on it. Speak on it.
You know the mics is sensitive, baby. y'all have another podcast in there.
No, you good. You good.
God damn. So what Trump said, he said, listen, I need you to find me 100,000 more votes.
That wasn't there.
Don't matter.
The numbers was in. So, it don't matter?
He said, I'm saying what he said. I'm telling you what you said, what he said. He said, find me 100,000 more votes. Okay. But the question still remains. Are we better off today than we were under Trump? And it seems like nobody want to answer that question.
I feel as though we are better.
You think we are?
No.
I thank him for releasing Kwame.
I don't think we are.
So you think we better under Biden?
No, I said I think we better off with Donald Trump.
Yeah. I feel as though. I really do feel as though.
So from
anytime let me tell you something. You really want to say to me that it's cool for a nigga to make people feel like who has been hiding behind police uniforms, doctor uniforms, to say that to just come out with that. They handling black people a whole lot different because of Trump.
You know what?
He has made them comfortable in their hate.
You know what? Say what you feel. You know what? I agree with you, but I prefer them to show me their face than hide it. Show me their face than hide it. If you show me your face, I know who you are.
Hey, y'all.
But they don't do that, yo.
Come on.
In terms of racism and Trump enabling them to do so, let's just talk about the police thing. With police, there were more police shootings under Obama. So did Obama, is he the one who made them want to do that? Because we had more shootings under him.
You want to do what?
But you were talking about you were talking about people hiding behind uniforms.
But when we talk about who's in control, you got the president, but it's really Congress. At the end of the day,
and you know
so everything that we can say what we want to say about Obama, but everything he tried to do, he was always blocked right here.
Come on, somebody.
All day, every day. Everything he tried to do was a fist back.
She said he was?
Okay, here you go.
Go ahead. Come on.
When Obama first got into office, the Democrats controlled the House and the Senate. He used that time to push through LGBT shit and did nothing, absolutely nothing for the average black person. That's a fact that they ran the House when he came into office. He spent that time. They ran the House and Congress, whatever.
Oh, okay.
They didn't?
I think what
No,
you're not
go ahead.
understanding is that when they're in office, you can't focus on everything at one time. Let me just get my point. The focus is when Obama got in office, it was so many things he had to tackle. So he had to do one thing at a time. And it was a fight every time he did something. So let me tackle this LBGT. Let me tackle them first. Because they have been ignored for many years.
Okay.
When who we got, Joe Biden, came into office. Would you saying we got to clean up what the last people did?
Nothing's ever cleaned up.
Okay. When he came in, not even 30 days later, the first thing he did was the more LGBT legislation and Stop Asian Hate bill.
You know why?
Soon as he got in. Listen what I'm telling you. The Stop Asian Hate bill. Black people ain't had no hate for all the time since we got on the boat. The Stop Asian Hate bill. He had time enough to do that. They got huh? No. So for us to say that we didn't have time.
Okay.
Problem. Here's the analogy. This is the problem. You keep hiring a landscaper to do your yard. As soon as you sign that contract, they do the neighbor's yard. They go around the corner, do their yard. They go in another fucking state and do their yard. And then when it's time to renew the contract, they come back and tell you, oh, we'll do it next time. Vote for me again. No. And then what they say is, well, what about the other contracts? I didn't hire them. I hired you. You are the person who I signed the contract with. It's your obligation to handle what we said you were going to handle. Right. I agreed upon, and you're not doing that. So why aren't you doing that? Oh, I'll do it next time. So we were talking about anything else. We were talking about that same landscaper, and he was in there for 4 years and didn't cut your grass, didn't do your lawn, nothing. And he come back and tell you, I'm gonna do it the next 4 years. Can you sign the contract? Would you sign that contract? Not a person in here would do it. But for some reason, we keep signing the contract for 53 years with the people who ain't doing nothing for us. And then people will say, well, it's not about they got to do something for all the country. No, fuck that. This is a quid pro quo operation. I put you in a position to handle my affairs. You're not handling my affairs. Not you, not the governor, not the mayor, none of, I don't care if they black, they white, or they orange. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. And you just keep putting them in positions that it's crazy.
When I'm gonna get my 4 anchors in the mule?
You ain't getting that shit.
Why am I getting my?
That's political suicide. Come on.
I just want to know.
The man ain't stupid now.
When I'm gonna get my 4 acres and a mule?
I give you an example. One of the things Trump wants to do is to eliminate the payroll tax. Would you benefit from that?
Explain the payroll tax.
Yeah, because you got some food.
Whatever your employers are taxing you before they give you your money, he thinks they shouldn't be able to do that because you're paying taxes for everything else. When you go buy gas, you pay taxes. When you buy groceries, you pay taxes. His stance is that you're already paying taxes.
Yeah, my address is
so why are we taking more taxes out of
More or
you?
less you doubling up.
Well, they're gonna be double. So is anybody in here opposed to paying less taxes?
I would love less taxes.
I'm just saying. So that's one more thing that we can say that Trump would be better for voting for. You ain't got to like him. All these feelings and emotions. I don't like what he said. I don't like how he looks. That's bullshit. Leaders respect him. They respect him when he walk in that room and they don't fucking play with him. It don't matter. They need to be both.
Come on,
they need to be both.
Sean.
The thing I don't like about Joe, because like I said, when he's in power, you got people that think they're in power.
Like who?
The white people. They feel as though, like I said, they can say what they want. You got a lot of Karens. You know what I'm saying?
Whole bunch of them.
You got a lot of police that, you know what I'm saying?
My God.
You know what I'm saying? And it fucks with us, yo. And I don't know. Man, what I'm saying is like I don't, you know, like I just started getting political, but I don't know if it's been before. But you know, once stuff started happening, I started seeing it more. You know what I'm saying? So you know, like when you're dealing with Trump, these motherfuckers feel like they entitled.
That's all I'm saying.
You know what? Let them feel that fucking way.
But I'm saying it fucks with us.
Because that's who they are. If you allow them to disrespect you in your face, that's your problem, not their problem.
No, but
that's your problem, not their
problem. Like you can.
I don't care what if you feel like you can, then go ahead and try it. I would rather you.
You're not gonna get the same. You know,
It ain't
You
the
can't.
same.
Listen, racism was here before him. It's gonna be here
That's
after
what,
he's
but
gone.
what I'm saying is, our punishment is different from that white face punishment.
Well,
so you can say that shit, but at the end of the day, if I punch you in your face and you white, how is that gonna go for me?
You going to jail?
Okay,
well,
I'll wait.
Well, again, this is the consequences for people not having your affairs in order. This is the consequences for that. Because if they know not to punch no Jew, they know not to punch no Arab. They know who to punch.
I said what I said.
And it's because
if it's me and these Karens and all these people feel, these white folk, if you disrespect me, now punch you in your face. How is that going to work out for me as a black face punching a white face in the face?
It ain't going to work out well.
Well,
you gonna be singing the blues.
Lady sings the blues.
Okay.
It's not going to work out
well.
I more better blues.
Well.
Huh?
Well.
Oh, okay. No, ain't no well.
You said something. You said well.
Right.
But we still ain't here. We still ain't here. Why the Democrats should be chosen?
It was quick.